I have undertaken a task to kickstart the 48 Days Gayatri Mantra Challenge. This is a format of presentation, practice, satsang and group meditation that will be conducted by our ashram. In midst of strategizing this practice, we are outlining what should be given to the participants for their benefits. This has frequented my discussions with Guruji almost every day. From what Guruji has spoken to me on his experience on Gayatri Mantra to the facts that I dig up on the internet coherently accurate according to the Vedas on the evolution of a human being from lower consciousness to higher consciousness. The distance between Earth and Sun is 150 million km. India is going to place a satellite 1.5 million km away to observe the Sun to study the radiation and the sun flare that affect the satellite surrounding the Earth. The experience Guruji had is the sun flare developed into a ball which travelled and merged into his heart chamber. This event caused his body to rise in heat, making him weak before it took days for him to recover back into original self. Not just the original self but renewed self. Scientists say sun flare is a problem, but we have among us someone who has faced it that has empowered him into Sri Vidya. Similarly, Avani Avitam is a day legends say Lord Hayagriva brought the Vedas back to earth. Brahmins change their sacred thread on this day as the day of new beginning, followed by Gayatri chanting the next day. In fact, it's the World Gayatri Chanting Day, which again stamps the need of Gayatri Mantra for beginning our spiritual practice, which leads us into Sri Vidya. From Guruji's experience and my research online brought me to a path where, in my understanding, the attainment of Gayatri Mantra will lead changes both physically and mentally to us. Physically, in terms of the atomic structure of our cells and DNA, to our capacity to enhance our body's capability into sixth sense and better usage of it. Mentally, it will strengthen us to cross over various other obstacles which can give us a more stable and dynamic character. It is proven in many experiments published in the journals and articles that Gayatri Mantra can change a person, but to change it permanently into everlasting joy of Anahata Chakra was not attributed by anyone. Hence it is rare to find experiments happening that can capture this. Guruji's science and experience cannot be catapulted unless we undergo ourselves into the journey. To start the journey, we would need to ensure our foundation is laid strong and with quality. The course will ensure that by helping you to reprogram the mind to ensure the importance of this sadhana is understood, accepted and cherished. There will be stipulated time in a day where the beginners have to sacrifice for this. Saying this, I know many of those who have completed the course still chant the mantra in a daily basis, but from observing Guruji and also trying to practice it many times, I feel that it is being done with compulsion and as a nitya karma rather than enjoy doing it, loving doing it and indulge doing it, where you become one with it. For this reason alone, I stop anything I feel routine and not giving me the indulging I need, instead work on things that will lead me to convert myself into the thought of just chanting or singing or thinking about the Lord with love, passion and great enjoyment. At this very moment when we practice Gayatri Mantra, there is no doubt it will grant you the heights you can reach. Again, Guruji's guidance to us is unique, something you don't get outside. Realization has to happen within us. It's important to know that we are following this practice according to Vedas and the person leading us has gone through the process. Why we cannot realize is still due to our own falling back, not his. Om Sri Ninath.